Greg McIntyre with McIntyre Elder Law, helping seniors protect their assets and legacies. And it's 2019, another year down. 2018's in the books. I remember the last Elder Law report I did where I was standing on the railroad tracks in the rain with an umbrella, and my friend Shane Barger, who I grew up with, put in the comments section, I thought this was the new Mary Poppins. Ha ha ha. I thought it was pretty funny. He's a funny guy. And I'm going to talk a little bit about saving the farm today, kicking off 2019. I've got a lot of new resolutions, but really they're just a continuation, a tightening up, if you will, where I feel like I got a little loose with some things toward the end of the year. Last year, I need to use my planner more. And I really have this planner that I write down everything that happens during the day. I say white space on the calendar is the devil. And I really mean that because, idle hands and all, and I want to keep moving throughout the day. That way I don't have a chance to think or be sad or contemplate or be lazy. My calendar and my schedule keeps moving me through the day. So that's something I'm committing to doing, is using that calendar more again, tightening up, making sure I get 8 hours of sleep a night is important to me. And also making sure I get that workout in 5 to 6 times per week, and make sure I take Sunday as a rest day and a family day. Those are some of my resolutions coming up. I have a few more than that have to do with law and business, and I went over those with our firm this morning. We have a morning meeting every day to get together, crank up the engine, and make sure we're all headed off in the right direction, kill problems, that way nothing festers, and we all try to have a good time. I held us a little extra long today. And Tiffany, thank you for filming today. I appreciate that. Okay. Tiffany, what are your resolutions coming up this year?
Can you even hear me?
I can hear you. Oh, I don't know if they can hear you or not.
I haven't made resolutions because, come on.
You haven't made resolutions? Okay, well, there's that approach. So there's two approaches. You either don't plan or you do. I don't know. You pick your course. Tiffany or Lawyer Greg. Tiffany or the Elder Law guy. No, Tiffany does a great job. I'm sure she has some resolutions, but that's true. You can either plan or not plan going into the new year. That doesn't mean that your year is going to be different. Most people stick with resolutions like a week or a month. Okay. That's why I want more of a lifestyle and a life goals, I guess. Best year ever, BYE. But how are you going to get there? What are you going to do? Well, that's why I thought. Can somebody hear me? I'm attorney Greg McIntyre, and my book, Saving the Farm, is a comprehensive manual on how seniors can protect themselves and their hard-earned money and property as they age. This easy-to-read book has an expanded table of contents that allows you to go right to the information you need immediately. But we're finding that our clients actually read it from cover to cover. It's a great reference book that reads like a novel. Learn what you don't know about Medicaid crisis planning, including Medicaid look-back periods and spin-downs, trust, long-term care insurance, veterans aid and attendance benefits, and many other subjects. Find interviews with authorities on subjects specifically of interest to seniors. This is a great gift to start the conversation with mom and dad about preserving their assets and legacies, and to make sure that you know everything you need to know to do the same with yours. To order your copy of Saving the Farm, call 704-259-7040 or online at mcelderlaw.com/savingthefarm. I dropped my book. I picked it up and I split my pants. No kidding. Okay. So I've been working out a little too much. Okay. So long story short, Saving the Farm is in all seriousness. You can either choose to plan or not to plan. Saving the Farm is a practical guide to the legal maze of aging in America. I spent over 2 years researching, getting with experts from around the country in their fields, and writing and pulling together this book that I think is a one of a kind. I haven't seen any other book like it out there, which is why I wanted to write it, helping seniors think about estate planning, think about elder law, and bring it all together so they have a good comprehensive guide that can give them some knowledge on how to plan and how to have their best year ever, BYE, best year ever for estate planning, asset protection, and peace of mind. This is really what this book will bring you, and what estate planning and elder law will bring you is peace of mind. I know the statistic that 70% of seniors, people over 65 today, are going to need some type of long-term care, either in-home, assisted living, or nursing home care. Those are huge numbers, huge. If I told you, Tiffany, that you had a 70% chance of getting a speeding ticket on the way home, would you make sure that you planned to keep your speed under the speed? Yeah, you would. You'd make sure you went the speed limit. If I told you there was a 70% chance of, of it raining today, would you bring an umbrella?
Or a jacket with a hood.
Or a jacket with a hood. But you'd plan, you'd do that, right? If you knew those statistics ahead of time.
Yes.
Here's a good one. And here's what I think is more illustrative of what people do with estate planning and elder law and how they gamble with their assets. If I told you that you could go to Vegas and you had a 70% chance of losing your money to the house, would you still gamble? Would you still do it?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
But lots of people do.
Yes.
Lots of people do, right? And they lose their money to the house.
Yes, they do.
Right? So lots of people now, because of a lack of estate planning, lose their money or their homes to the government because Medicaid had to come in and pay for long-term care, or they don't get to pass it the way they want to, or they have to spend it all down. Money, retirement, lose the home to pay for long-term care. We want to see you avoid that. That's why I wrote Saving the Farm, a practical guide to the legal maze of aging in America. Where can you get Saving the Farm? Amazon, iTunes, audiobook, or the regular book that I'm holding into my hands. You can call our office, 704-259-7040. Pay by credit card, and we will mail you the book. And I will personally sign each one that goes out from our office. Okay, Tiffany? Hold me to that. If you can get every one that we mail out in front of me, okay?
You got it.
I'm going to be talking about Saving the Farm and some of our other courses this year. I'm working on some e-courses, some webinars, some really, really cool content that we're going to bring you, not just the stodgy old law firm that we used to be last year in 2018. We're also going to bring you a lot more innovative and educational tools this year, and that's something I'm extremely excited about working on and building our inventory of educational tools, services, and products, okay? So today I'm talking about Saving the Farm, a practical guide to the legal maze of aging in America. It starts off with a personal story about me and my grandfather, Papa Mac. Worth McIntyre spent about 14 years in an assisted living facility here in town, and it took everything he had, and I mean everything. It talks about Chapter 2, the foundations of estate planning, or elder law planning. And it talks about having your foundational documents in place and how important that is. How important it is to have the general durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and what each one of those documents does and why they're extremely important to you. I have a chapter on nothing but long-term care to tell you what the differences is and what they be. Okay, differences are in long-term care planning. In long-term care facilities, okay? So in-home, assisted living, nursing home care, independent living facilities, and some different strategies to pay for them. There's a special word on Alzheimer's and dementia in Chapter 4. That's what it's centered on. I'm extremely proud of that chapter and the interview that we did with one of the foremost experts on Alzheimer's and dementia, Teepa Snow, which is awesome. It's an awesome interview. It's an awesome chapter. Chapter 6, hot chapter, Medicaid crisis planning, how to plan for long-term care, Medicaid crisis, okay, and how to protect your hard-earned money and property. I'll tell you, we're heading up to one of my favorite chapters, which is on life estate deeds and ladybird deeds. I've got talk to you about ladybird deeds on page 112 in the book, what they are, where they're accepted. We have a chapter in Chapter 7 on veterans benefits, talking about veterans pension and disability. I mean, I'm a veteran of the U.S. Navy. I'm a certified attorney through the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, and I believe very strongly in helping veterans receive the benefits that they deserve. We talk about in Chapter 8 estate taxes and whether you should plan for estate and death tax. And we talk about selecting the right attorney and law firm and the role and benefit of technology in elder law. Believe it or not, we use a lot of technology in our elder law firm, but you don't see it. It just makes your life easier, okay? And it shouldn't scare you away. You should embrace it because our firm is not going to push that on you. We have that internally, which makes our processes and procedures run really smoothly so we can bring you great service in a timely in a timely manner, okay? So Tiffany, thank you for filming for us today, and thank you guys for watching. You can go to mcelderlaw.com/saving. Hi, I'm attorney Greg McIntyre, and my book Saving the Farm is a comprehensive manual on how seniors can protect themselves and their hard-earned money and property as they age. This easy-to-read book has an expanded table of contents that allows you to go right to the information you need immediately. But we're finding that our clients actually read it from cover to cover. It's a great reference book that reads like a novel. Learn what you don't know about Medicaid crisis planning, including Medicaid look-back periods and spin-downs, trust, long-term care insurance, veterans aid and attendance benefits, and many other subjects. Find interviews with authorities on subjects specifically of interest to seniors. This is a great gift to start the conversation with mom and dad about preserving their assets and legacies, and to make sure that you know everything you need to know to do the same with yours. To order your copy of Saving the Farm, call 704-259-7040 or online at mcelderlaw.com/savingthefarm. Farm, and it'll show you all the different ways that you can purchase Saving the Farm. mcelderlaw.com/savingthefarm. Also, you can go to Amazon or you can Google it and you can buy it there. If you want to call our law firm, I will sign the Saving the Farm book. As an added bonus, we will also send you the deed planning worksheet, okay? And Tiffany, I want to get you armed, okay? Tiffany's going to be armed with a mountain and stack of these, okay? This is a really, really cool worksheet. I'll show you a preview there that shows you visually my thoughts and a map that we put together on how estate planning works, on how trusts work with estate planning, on how probate works, on how the will passes things through probate, on how liens and Medicaid liens and things attached there to the probate estate, on how to use life estate deeds and ladybird deeds, on how to use beneficiary accounts and how those pass. I will send you for free this deed planning and estate planning guide, which I think is worth a lot. I think this is worth a lot of money on its own because it's a lot of knowledge that I've gathered, and I boiled down to a simple map that shows you exactly how you can set up your estate plan and how things work, okay? So if you call the office, 704-259-7040, and order Saving the Farm, a practical guide to the legal age of aging in America, I'll sign it and get a personal message to you, and also I'll provide for free our deed/estate planning guide, which I use myself with appointments and in explanations and when I'm doing planning, because it makes it so visual and simple to see, digest, and understand. So that's a great value there, okay? Thank you so much for watching and listening today. Greg McIntyre, McIntyre Elder Law. Tune in every Friday at 10 o'clock for the Elder Law Report, and strap in, hold on. We're going to bring you great information this year, and we're going to bring you a lot of new products and services. Have a great 2019.
Please don't wait till it's too late. Call McIntyre Elder Law.